No one can defeat a powerful mind. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourselves. The biggest guru mantra is never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. Just as a mirror reflects as a man's face, his personality is reflected in his choice of friends. One must always be careful in forming friendships and acquaintances. For one's friends are in a way an extension of one's inner inclinations and tendencies. Before you start some work, always ask yourselves 3 questions. Why I am doing it, what the results might be, and will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus one should discard attachment to be happy. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Humbleness is at the root of self-control. God dwells not in the wooden or stone or earthen idols. His abode is in our feeling, our thoughts. It is only through the feeling that we deem God existing in these idols. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice. A man is lost due to ignorance. An army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. As soon as the fear approach is near, attack and destroyed. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. Wealth, a friend, a wife and a kingdom may be regained, but this body, when lost, may never be acquired again. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife is misfortune. Treat your kid like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. As a single with a tree, if set aflame causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly and in the sting of a scorpion, but the wicked man is saturated with it. Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Drop the idea that attachment and love are one thing. They are enemies. It is attachment that destroys all love. We should not fret for what is past, nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. Accumulated wealth is saved by spending just as incoming fresh water is saved by letting out stagnant water. Till the enemy's weakness is known, he should be kept on friendly terms.